Hello, welcome to Bruno's MMA show. So here we are at last, UFC 249, take 2. And by that I don't mean it's the second take of this video. By that I mean it's the second take of UFC 249. Okay, well, here's the thing. No matter where we all stand in COVID-19, and should UFC be the first sport back, or at least the first major sport, I should say, no matter where we stand on that, let's just say it's going to be fun to finally have some fights, right? Can we agree on that? Anyway, I think so. And it's certainly a stacked card. It is an incredibly stacked card. You know, even the prelims have fights that should probably be main events normally. I don't remember if... Wait, is Cowboy Cerrone and Anthony Pettis in the prelims? I should have checked this first, but I think it is. And if they are, that's insane, because normally that would be a main event fight. So UFC 249 is insane. It's a stacked card. And but let's get to it. Let's get to you know, the whole thing that got me started with this show, the whole thing I was passionate about, and that's Ferguson's fight. And of course, who he was fighting changed over time. So Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. I was really much against it. I wasn't against that fight per se, but I was against the order it was taking place in. And look, I thought it was really funny when Justin Gaethje said that he hoped he would miss up everyone's plans, that he hoped he would miss up the whole build-up to Ferguson and Khabib. And I respect him for it. You know, he should be thinking of himself. It makes sense. He can't, you know, he's a fighter. He should be thinking of himself. It was a really funny comment. So... I like the guy. That said, I'm a big Ferguson fan, and I was just hoping that if Ferguson and Gaethje happened, it would be after Ferguson had his actual shot at the belt, the real one. Okay, so that's how I was seeing it, the official belt. Then, I think it was yesterday, Ferguson had an interview with ESPN where he actually claimed that his real fans understood why he would fight Gaethje, and only casuals didn't get it. So, I guess I'm a casual. No, but anyway, the thing is that for me, it was almost like what I didn't like was it seemed disrespectful that Ferguson would have another fight and wouldn't be for the official belt yet. But of course, when he said that on ESPN, it kind of left me thinking, okay, you know, when you consider yourself a fan of someone and they claim that if you have this opinion, you're a casual, it leaves you a bit thinking. Part of it could be him controlling the story, of course, you know, controlling the narrative. But I think it goes beyond that, as many things with Ferguson do. I really think he's very direct and genuine. So I thought about those comments. What could he mean by that? Well, first of all, he never lost that belt, did he? The interim belt that he won after he defeated Cameron Lee, he never lost it. Dana White took it away from him officially, but he never lost it in a fight where it matters, where it would mean something. And basically, in his eyes, that belt is a champion belt. And I agree. From my point of view, I mean, okay, here's where he might think, you know, more highly of his belt, of course, but I really think personally that Tony Ferguson's canceled interim belt and Khabib's champion belt, both are equally valid. I really think they are, and only when they finally meet or one of them loses will they cancel each other out. Until Ferguson doesn't lose, he is the champion in my eyes. And in his, and I think it makes a lot of sense. You know, to him, this is just another title offense. And, you know, how can we argue? He never freaking lost it. So that's one way of looking at it. Another way to look at it is also someone like him wants to be number one and is really clear on wanting to clear the division. Will want to face everyone in the division, everyone worth facing. So, in that context, when you want to face everyone, maybe for someone like that, the order of things doesn't matter. You know, maybe for a fan, I was like, oh, it would be cool if he has a shot at the belt, then faces Gaethje, but for him, if he thinks of himself as number one, if he thinks of himself as the one who is the best in the world in his division, then it doesn't matter the order of things. So yeah, I think I get it. I get the point of view, and I'm on board. I'm on board because it's so frustrating at this point, you know. And I don't have anything against the Conor McGregor and Khabib rematch in theory, but I don't like what it's doing to the sport. I don't like how Dana White was almost like saying, "Oh, Ferguson and Khabib's not going to happen this year." So okay, yeah, Endeavor, the company that owns UFC, is probably trying to set up a rematch between McGregor and Khabib. I had a guest not long ago in the previous episode, Mathieu, who was saying, "Hey, you know, like they need to make money." As frustrating as it is for hardcore fans. But I don't like what it's doing to the sport, this fight, and it's just very frustrating when I hear Dana White say that he doesn't think Khabib and Ferguson is going to happen this year. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't it? Yeah, let's cancel again. Try again. You know. I would like to see McGregor. You know, McGregor is there. Like he makes some money. I just keep thinking of the BMF belt between Masvidal and Diaz, and just have McGregor go up against Masvidal, welterweight. Why not? Create a new belt for the event. You know, like look, you just want to make money with McGregor, and just have him be in matches that are very like you know, fun. But at this point, the division deserves respect, but I also understand the monetary aspect of it. Anyway, so a few videos back, I mentioned maybe there's one fight I would boycott. At this point, I won't boycott that fight, but I'm going to explain what my thinking was. So I was thinking, if Ferguson or Gaethje, no matter who wins, I'm on board for whoever of them faces Khabib. I'll watch it because I also like Gaethje, and you know, whoever gets out of there, look, whoever gets out of that fight was the better man that night at least, and or the better fighter, I should say, and gets a shot at the belt. But if Ferguson or Gaethje win and they're not the next one to face Khabib, if McGregor is the next one to face Khabib, I would not like that. I would not like that at all. And the only reason I will not boycott such a fight if that happens in that order would just be because I'm doing the show now. So if I do an MMA show, I cannot skip on a fight that is so meaningful to the story of the sport, even though for the sport itself, interim belt holder against champion is the important fight. But I don't know. I think the way to handle McGregor going forward is just to give him fun fights and trade belts like the BMF belt was created for Masvidal and Diaz. Just have fun with it. If he gets a shot at Khabib again, like please at least let the interim belt holder go next, and then whoever has the, you know what, afterwards, if Khabib wins or loses or whatever, then you can do either, what the heck, like then do McGregor Khabib, whether Khabib is the champion or not, or have McGregor go against the champion if you really want to give him a shot at the belt, whatever. But at least let the interim belt holder have a shot at the title, please. It should go without saying, no? Shouldn't it? Okay. I'll see you all after UFC 249. Thanks for watching.